Okay, so it looks like it's quite tightly controlled. They're in a very small area over here to my right. There's quite a large police presence. See all the Israeli flags. That one there says the October Declaration. Civilization, not barbarism, stand with Israel. And they're kind of shepherded into this really small area just to my right here. There's people standing up, some music. Greek supports the right of Jews to a Jewish state. Greek stands with Israel. There's a lady who's been kidnapped there. Like I say, very tightly controlled in a very small space here, right by Leicester Square. They've cordoned off quite effectively, actually, these barriers here outside near the old Trocadero. I think there's as many police here as there are protesters, actually. So we'll kind of sign off here and we'll go down and see the other one in a short while and see what's going on down there.
Stand with Israel against evil! Stand with Israel against evil! If you're a good person, you should be in here. They're coming for you next.
So we've got a don't attack the law, Hamas is terrorist. And he's right, UK have added Hamas to the list of, I think it's what they call it, prescribed terrorist organisations here in the UK. They did quite a few years ago now. And I did read that the other protest, if there's any pro-Hamas support shown, there will be arrests, although knowing the backbone of the UK police, I'm unsure if that's likely to happen, to be honest. Okay, so you can see it's very tightly controlled, so they kind of herded into a very small area. There's quite a large police presence here. There's a lot of riot vans, meat wagons, whatever you want to call them, down this street here. Now, I'm not sure where the other protest is. I think it's down in Whitehall, which I know from my London experience is down the bottom of this road, swing left and the right, so we'll go down there and have a look. Looks like these police support units are sort of waiting here just to get a call out in case there's any trouble. There's quite a few of them. There's also a very nice Bentley there, chauffeur driven, NM29. Trying to think of a celebrity with the initials NM. Can't think of any anyway, I'm digressing. Okay, now in comparison, this is huge. We saw just now how many Israeli protesters there were. There weren't many at all. And then we come down here and the whole of Whitehall looks like it's chock-a-block with protesters. There's all sorts of placards, no amount of propaganda should convince you some children don't deserve to grow up. And these Jewish guys here, you know, even though they've got the signs on saying they are opposed to Israel, it's a very brave thing to do, because at first glance you think you've walked into the wrong protest, mate. Okay, so we're coming down. Thousands and thousands of people in front of me here. I don't know if you can really see that on video. Okay, loads of placards. UK stop arming war criminals. We're all Pal-Action. Sounds like a medication. Okay, free Palestine. Gaza stop the massacre. Lots of drums. And lots of protesters. Just found myself in the front of the protest there. Probably end up on the police watch list. like they're maybe going to congregate outside Downing Street, as well as genuine protesters here. It looks like there's all the fucking news that come out as well, to be frank. Don't know what this guy's on about, can't understand a word he's saying.
Right now. Free Palestine. Substance genocide on site. Palestine solidarity. What? Official demo collection, please. We need your cash, yeah. We need your card.
I don't think that's going to be wearing the hit parade. Yeah, this is pretty manic actually. There's a heck of a lot of people down here. I think the speeches are going on up here. Peaceful thus far, which is a good thing. I want a Costa in the toilet, to be honest. Okay, this lady wants some action. And we've got a little band here about to play, what's that, ukulele or something? Okay, we go and have a look at the speeches. Lots of flags here. Lots of anti-Starmer rhetoric as well, which is understandable. I think there's anti-Starmer rhetoric even if we weren't talking about Israel and Palestine, to be honest. Okay, and then we've got a big group of people here. And there's a lady doing speeches in the middle, I'm not sure if you can see. And you can kind of see the magnitude of the crowd up ahead of us there.
And her voice to stand up for the Palestinian people. Please give a very warm welcome to Juliet Stevenson.
Okay, I think that's the actress, Juliet Stevenson. I think if I can get anywhere near the front, I'll go and have a look.
I'm here
we've got
today
homemade
as
cookers
an actor.
here. Oh, she is an
The
actor.
tools of my job are words. Words are all I have, and I need to use them to speak out.
Isn't that a Boy's Own song?
I've always wanted to make work that spoke to the times that we live in. And in all my life, the times have never been as terrifyingly dystopian.
Okay, lots of t-shirts and caps and yeah, it's kind of turned into a real cottage industry, if you like. Okay, it's getting very busy now, kind of nearly in the heart of the protest, right outside Downing Street. Thousands and thousands of people.
To defend the right to speak and to protest. I urge them to reject politically motivated attempts to silence and to censor. What is the point of art if not to address the great moral issues of our time? What is the value of art if it is not to invite us all to recognize our shared humanity and to license us to feel?
In our millions, we are all Palestinians. Our next speaker is a Scottish-Egyptian actor and activist, who you will all know for his starring role in The Kite Runner and in The Crown. Please give a very warm welcome to Khalid Abdullah.
What this is and find out what it is that is holding them back. For in it is the key to all our futures. They are still welcome. And so I will end on a poem that I wrote as I tried to find my way to these words I have spoken today. Last night, I had a dream and I saw the children of this genocide. They appeared not to me, but to everyone. They were neither above us nor below us, and all they wanted was to hold our hand.
Sounds like he's ripped off Lennon.
There were those of us who let our hands be be held.
Maybe you should stick to acting and not poetry. Not sure it's really Wordsworth, to be honest.
That anyone would take that hand as any type of word, yearning for safety. But all
So we've got other people walking down here with placards. There's a donation point there. I think they got a card reader, very well organised. Some guy over there with a walking stick dancing around, but he's not on DLA, or maybe he is. It's like a pissed up uncle at a wedding. Last time I saw dancing like that was at Fantasia in the 1990s. We don't want the Dole office to see that, he'll lose all his benefits, dancing around with a walking stick like that. Put his back out again. Okay, we got Mickey Mouse down here. Don't know why, but yeah, there's Mickey.
No roof over my head.
People with masks on.
No power, but I see you all on your wall, spending countless hours laughing and enjoying
drummers.
your life while we sit here.
Quite an eclectic mix of people down here, actually. Would have thought it'd all be kind of Muslims, but not necessarily so at all. There's actually quite a few Jews who are opposed to what's going on in Palestine as well, which surprised me. In the back here, these are the Jewish chaps down here, standing below the placard with those hats on. What would you call them? They're not bearskin hats, are they? You know what I'm talking about. All Palestine be returned to Palestinian sovereignty. Okay, and that pretty much is the tail or the start of the protest. So that's me signing out on a Saturday in central London.